嚟到今朝有酒，我哋今日出外景啊！見到咧，我哋今日有一個 beautiful 嘅酒吧啦，同埋兩位男士靚仔陪我。咁先你哋見到大家都係佢哋外籍人士樣啦。咁 from now on 咧，we'll start to speak in English. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Welcome to hosting me. Thank you for hosting me to your bar.
Thank you for
So
coming.
where are we now? We're in K-Town, Kennedy Town, and the bar's name is behind Blotto Bar.
Blotto Bar.
And this is Austen. This is Keith, which is my long-term friends and family actually.
Yeah.
So they are having their own bar, and today I'm here to interview you guys to learn about your. Is it new bar?
Yeah, nearly 1 year. So
Nearly
yeah.
1 year, so actually
September.
not too new, but you survived well. As I know, you guys are too busy to meet me sometimes. So Blotto Bar, the name Blotto. What's the name? Why you call Blotto? Blotto.
So blotto actually is an old English slang. I think it came from World War II, and essentially it means extremely drunk. It's how
Extremely
we
drunk.
would say, last night I was properly blotto.
So
Yeah.
it's a name to. It's a way to say that you're super fucking drunk without slang, without swearing.
Exactly. Well, you can add a little bit if you want to, but yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, it's just saying I'm absolutely wasted.
So here's a place for you to get absolutely wasted.
Yeah, let's have fun.
Have you
Let
been,
loose.
Have you where you get absolutely wasted is you're in K-Town, Katsugai, Ketcher Street.
Katsugai Street, exactly.
Number 66 to 68.
Exactly.
It's a ground floor bar.
Exactly.
Actually, I see the vibe here is really cute and cool.
Thank you.
So other than getting people absolutely blotto, what's the theme here? Like, okay, audience will see after. They have a nice bar with a lot of kitchen equipment as well. So is the eating and drinking together?
Yeah, so I mean, the initial idea, and if I'm kind of talking about vibe of Blotto, it's just a fun place you could go down, have a bunch of friends or family, and just hang out, you know. It's supposed to be a safe place. This is kind of like you coming into my house, into my living room, and I'm just hosting you and you're having a good time. So we have a whole bunch of games here as well,
Yeah,
board
so
games, drinking games, card games, any type of games, to either help get you drunk or just break the ice and create a nice social interaction with new friends or colleagues or something like that.
Yeah, so you have game, Jenga, Battleship,
Yeah.
Distributed
We even have
Friends.
chess.
We have a lot of different games.
I don't
actually.
play chess here.
Sometimes.
A few people. It's quite serious actually.
I thought Jenga should be bit more popular.
Yeah.
The boss is the
Jenga and then big two, of course, the
Yeah.
biggest one.
I mean, so initially when we wanted to open up this place, we wanted to make sure it was more like neighborhood, as you said, more neighborhood friendly style. You know, where you can bring your friends over, and then for example, also it's a good place for you to meet new friends. For example, that's why we have the games in the corner so that people can actually sit down. If it's the first time, like play games together to make sure everyone becomes more comfortable with each other. And we wanted to make sure this space was always a safe space for anybody who wants to come by, have a nice drink. And if they want to get drunk, don't worry, they're very safe to be here. Nobody's going to mess with them here at all. We make sure everyone's looked after here.
You mess
all the
with
time.
them, you mess with Keith.
Yeah.
Or also
Show your
either.
arms.
I don't have much.
Yeah, I'm sure no one will mess around here. So what kind of customer? I'm gonna say like younger people or anyone live around neighborhood or people come specifically?
I would say it is a real mixture. Obviously, because this is situated in Kennedy Town, we are very close to Hong Kong University. Mm-hmm. So we do have quite a lot of university students come down, post and fresh grad. We have a lot of, we're next to Pok Fulham, Sangpun as well. So our demographic of residents are quite wide. Mm-hmm. And also because this is quite a hot tourist spot. Mm-hmm. So we do get quite a lot of tourists as well. So it is quite, for a neighborhood location, there's actually quite a different range of style of customers that come down.
Like a merge together well.
Exactly. But I would say the majority are HKU students and for sure the residents that live around here.
Yeah, I saw, okay, since it's a ground floor, when I come around, I see the neighborhood here is quite dynamic. I didn't do interview much in K-Town, but I know K-Town is kind of like on their own corner.
It is.
So I used to work in Shanghai, as people know, so also I do neighborhood, but my neighborhood is more like expat, office people, and quite typical people, I would say, but also a little bit tourists. Here, you buy the coast as well. You can see the ocean. You can see all the ocean here. It's nice, and the tram passing by. So I believe this is the tourists love here.
Yeah.
Because you got the Hong Kong, typical Hong Kong tramways, people, and ocean, and tiny bar. So what kind of tell me about your interior design concept, because I come up already so many things, so it's attractive. A lot of wall paintings. I know you use bright colors, and especially I want you to talk about this wall as well.
I mean, before we opened up this place, you know, there was the trend of cocktail bars in Hong Kong, at least I found, was extremely luxury
dedicated.
And it's very
serious.
Yes,
exactly. I mean, it's definitely all about the experience, but the experience is so elevated, you know, and all the bars, I'm not going to say that they're similar to each other because they're all extremely different, but the bar scene ends up becoming extremely scientific and very hotel style and well polished, and I really wanted to do something completely opposite. You know,
I know you guys dress like this, I'll find my tiki shirt.
Yeah. Okay. I should have had one before.
I will talk about this before. I will talk about this later. Okay, so that's why you have this.
Keith and I, you know, as you know, we come from a tiki background. We come from color. We come from kind of crazy rock and roll nights, and it's all a little bit messy, but that's fun. You know, it's all about smiles and laughters and just having a really good time. The whole thing is about the vibe. So that's why we wanted to create that vibe here. Colors is a very important thing about our fashion style, you know, especially mine. Whenever I walk around, I'm always mismatched in color. I have no style that has become my style. Okay.
No, actually, I saw.
You can ask anybody.
Now we'll show some picture of your wall painting.
Yeah.
Which we'll show. So with some at the front door, especially so you have two parts of the bar actually. So one part is inside, low table, standing bar areas, and also have a tiny outdoor area. I believe that will be pet friendly as well.
Yeah.
So people you have owners of dogs or any other pets, you can come here as well. You can welcome any little tiny friends with us. So I saw there's two cats, two I believe are dogs, and one I don't know what that is, and a bulldog there. So who draw that?
So actually, it's my dad. My dad, his retirement job, because he doesn't know how to stop working, is he got into art actually. So he got into painting by now 16, 17 years ago. So he's the one who actually painted all the murals that we have in the bar.
Okay.
Yeah, he's very talented. You know, he surprised me a lot with the finished product.
Yeah, I can see there's but you're smart, you know. You're painting cats and dogs, people will come in. Yeah, I see the horse there, yes. And there's also, you guys are quite, is it recycle or you just make it? Or
So
recycle.
It's recycled. We're a massive supporter of recycling. A lot of the stuff that you can find in terms of furniture actually came from the previous places. You know, there's no point to throw it away, and I found if we can use it, then, you know, save the environment and save costs. It's the big thing.
And the wall, I loved it. You see, once I come inside, so I don't know if you can see in the camera. You can zoom in. This is Finding Wally.
Yes, it's Finding Wally.
And then you just color something for the name Blotto, right?
Yeah.
It's really have Wally here.
It is. So it's a Where's Wally wallpaper. It's actually a Japanese children's wallpaper that we found. That my girlfriend found, Zilia, and we actually wanted to make this, like small places around the bar, we want it to be an interactive space. So we don't really explain to people that it's a Where's Wally wallpaper, but when they sit down, they look at the phone, they already finish ordering, and they gaze at the wall. A lot of the time, so they'll be surprised, like, oh, is this Where's Wally? Oh. And then, so it's actually a really fun, small, interactive thing that we like to do these small things around here. It's like a little hidden gem. We've also designed a little game on it. Although
so
it's only happened a few times.
Shot if I find Wally.
So the game is, if you have to stand by the bar, face the wall, and they give you 10 seconds to run and find Wally. And if you can find Wally within 10 seconds, even if you know where it is before, with the stress, like you forget where it is. And then if you can find it in 10 seconds, then you get a free shot.
This harsh 10 seconds.
It's
a massive one.
I'm not making it too easy. Come on.
That's so harsh. Okay, so about the place, about you guys. So talk about a bit of you guys. I know you guys so well, so I don't know where to start with. We start to working together.
We can start with the master himself.
I know him first. We started working together.
Yeah,
a little bit.
A couple of years back, me and Kat used to work in Honey Honey together. Actually, to be honest, all three of us have worked in Honey Honey. So this is literally the Honey Honey crew right now.
Yeah.
And we all have, as Austen mentioned earlier, we have the background of like colorful tiki style, which is more on like we want it to be more colorful. Exactly, and then we wanted to make sure that that when we opened up this place, we wanted to make sure that we would bring at least some of the tiki culture and color into our own venue. So the way we made it was just pretty much we wanted people to enjoy it, and we want people to feel like, oh, it's a nice colorful place, like it's
fun,
it's fun, you know, everything like that. But so that's our concept. But more about if you're asking about me, like, so my name is Keith. My name is Keith. I've been working in this industry, in the bartending industry, F&B industry for over a decade now. So I've been to many different places all over. I've worked in many different places, restaurants, bars, hotel style places, and I've also worked in the brewery, which was Young Master, which is I think in Cantonese is called
Suye.
Suye. This one, right?
You can speak Cantonese.
I'm just joking. I can't really speak that much, but
you can speak a lot then.
But then so when we pretty much all the places that I've worked at, I've always realized something about the culture of drinking culture, and over the past few years, the drinking culture has kind of changed quite a bit since we were younger bartenders, I would say.
We are same age, almost.
Yes, exactly.
All of
us are about the same age.
He's the oldest.
Okay, fine, I'll take it.
Yeah, I think me are the oldest.
I think he's the oldest.
I'm the oldest.
Almost the same.
We're all about the same, guys.
Triplets.
That's true.
But yeah.
So far, okay, where you come from? I know, but I still
ask. Okay, so I'm actually born and raised in Hong Kong. But I'm actually, I've got a mixture. I'm a mixed kid. I'm actually Filipino, British, and Sri Lankan. So it's a funny story there, but it's more like my dad is half Sri Lankan, half British, and my mom is full Filipino. So that's where the three different cultures mix in.
And people talk to him in Cantonese all the time.
Every time. For the first time they see me, they're like...
But he has no Chinese race at all.
Yeah.
But he looks like...
I always make the mistake.
Yeah, even until now, he still does make the same mistake. Sometimes he tries to speak to me in Cantonese, and I'm just like, what? But yeah, but that's more or less all I can really say about myself.
And you?
Hello, my name is Austen Philip Lendrum. I've been in this industry for about 14 years now. I started off in hotel. That was kind of my crash course in university. It was Upper House when they first opened. And then moved over to Beijing for a year and a half to study Mandarin. As soon as I left Beijing, all the Mandarin stayed in China.
I just want to try to study Mandarin.
Yeah, unfortunately, so that was a fun year and a half. I then came back and started working back into the industry. I knew I wanted to be in this industry since I won't say the age, but I'll just say since I was a teenager. And
everyone did the same.
Yes, exactly. And so this was a calling for me, and I knew this is something that I've wanted to do. I've had really big dreams and concepts since I can remember. Started off hotel, then went into restaurant, and I actually found that my calling is to be behind the bar. I love alcohol, the way it works, flavors, and especially when I started to become more geeky about it, it really opened up a completely new world of understanding for me, which helped me in many different ways outside work as well. And it's definitely been a passion. Then that's where I met Keith and you guys, at Honey Honey. There for, I say 4 years. I was there for 4 years. Then branched out.
So 4 years?
I was there for 4 years.
Max for 4 years? No, I did feel Max before here. Every audience here know Max. You stayed with Max for 4 years?
Yeah. So started in Honey Honey, and then after the third year or second year, Mahalo opened up.
Oh yeah.
Then I moved over there to manage. Assistant managed Mahalo. And then
Mahalo
after
is a bar in Wan Chai, opposite to Hawo Daiha, in the top floor. Also like Makahiki, if you audience listen to us for long. It's a tiki tropical bar.
Yes.
What you dress like?
Yeah.
I used to dress like. And then yeah, so that's how we met. Okay, keep going. I give some background to that one.
Yeah, sure. And then so was there for 4 years and decided to move out and become this experience.
You want your last project? You can mention about your last project actually. I like that thing.
Yeah, sure. Well, okay, well, I moved to Foxglove and moved around, and then we went to TST together as well. We've worked in quite a few places together. And about 2019, my previous place in TST, one of my co-workers, he left and he actually wanted to open up his own place. And
the first time, right?
exactly, yeah, the first one called Apothecary. And he
I
asked,
can pronounce that till today.
yeah, a lot of people still don't know how to say it.
Still sure, I've been there twice or 3 times.
Apothecary. Apothecary. If you don't know what apothecary is, essentially the term apothecary is like an old school pharmacy. It's where people would go to get you still have apothecaries now where you get ingredients to create medicine.
Okay, 鬼佬生草藥中藥鋪。Okay, I just do translation.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, 鬼佬中藥鋪簡單啲。Okay, and then so this is a good place actually, but as you say, this is a place more like the way you say more. It's still homey, it's still very cozy, but also the drink is more scientific, like more.
Yeah, well, just as Blotto is, as well as Apothecary, you know, one thing that we really like to create is intimacy, right? So the way that Apothecary is designed, it's really we try to create an intimate experience. Mm-hmm. We go to the customers, we talk about the cocktails, explain. Turn them into geeks essentially as much as we can.
Yeah, I love drinks there, really.
And yeah, the drinks has so much thought and process behind it. If you've never been, I highly recommend check it out.
Me too, I highly recommend.
It's such a cool place.
It should be more higher rank in the top 50. I think. To me, I think it should be much higher rank.
We have that on camera. Thank you.
No, really, I mean that. I bring my student there, then you're not here. Anyway. Yeah, so you open a bar, and then now the second one. Now the one.
Yeah, so this one is Blotto. So this is the other end of the spectrum in terms of how the bar is kind of looking like. A lot more homey, low key. It's supposed to be non-serious. Our slogan is "If it ain't fun, don't do it." You know, and if you open a bar named Blotto. You know you're not gonna like.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna wear a suit, and I mean if I am, it's for a joke.
Yeah, good. The night is a joke night about shooting or about joking about that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So and I saw you also serve food here. I know we're not going to take this today since people are hungry and finish everything. But what kind of food and drinks? Drinks already I know just make you drunk, but still have a thing I know, and food as well. Can you talk about it?
Yep. So the food that we work on here is more like easy eating, more like finger style food. But so what we serve.
Finger style food.
No, finger style.
Finger style.
So we serve tater tots, which are like mini hash browns.
Mm-hmm.
We also serve hot dogs over here as well. And then we also recently started serving nachos. So those are our 3 main dishes that we serve over here. We have a few different options for them, but then we wanted to make sure that the food was very easy to eat because especially when you get blottoed over here, when you get drunk, you don't want to have to worry about using a fork and knife every single time, otherwise it just gets super messy. So we wanted to make sure the food was going to be easy to eat and like, you know, something that would remind people of like, for example, like their childhood. You know, I grew up, when I was growing up, I would have hot dogs, French fries, or tater tots. So we wanted to make sure that our food was a bit more easy and a bit more, brings you back to the days when you were young and running around as a kid, more or less. And then the drinks, I'm pretty sure the way we designed the drinks over here, our menu is designed in how drunk you actually want to get. So each of the sections that we have is pretty much, so we have the 4 sections, which is slightly, defo, proper, and blotto. So slightly is more on the easy drinking, not too much lower ABV. And then as you make your way down the list, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So obviously, since blotto, as he explained, is an old English slang for extremely drunk, if you go to the blotto section, you already know what to expect. You're gonna get quite drunk, but we made sure that yes, you're gonna get quite drunk, but it's not gonna make you feel sick afterwards. Because I know that certain times people would think like, oh, it's strong. So when you drink it, you might feel like, oh, I don't feel so well. So the way we designed it was we wanted to make sure it was strong enough, but also taste really nice, really fresh, really fruity as well. A lot of our drinks are, well, I would say a lot of our drinks are very tiki inspired, especially on the blotto section. because a little bit about
Syrian nephew.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got absinthe, we've got Ray nephew. So
but it's also good bread, I would say. Okay, people behind the bar you can't see right now. You see on the next part 2. So
yeah, if you look behind you right now.
But if you see in part 2, I can tell all properly branded, no cheap alcohol. Everything is really thoughtful, and I think that's why it don't make you sick the next day.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to make sure that even though we make drinks that are very strong, we want to make sure we use at least quality ingredients all the time.
Yeah, this is quality ingredients.
It's important, in my opinion.
There's a lot of shitty bar in Hong Kong. Maybe I won't go.
Yeah, we won't go.
Yeah, okay. So maybe this is it for part 1. So then we can move behind the bar and I try some of your drinks.
Woo! Yeah.
We are filming in the afternoon, but people know I film in the afternoon all the time. I'm still drinking, so hopefully I won't get blotto in the afternoon.
Well,
let's see how it goes.
If not you, then we will. No worries. Somebody's gonna be blotted.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so see you in part 2. Keep stay tuned. Part 2, we're gonna start drinking. Yes.
Cheers.
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 神秘的嘢第一節。咁啊，2022神秘的嘢同大家見面啦。咁啊，今日會同大家講啲咩咧？就係講一單咧喺飛機上面發生嘅古怪嘢啊嚇。咁話說咧，喺幾個月之前咧，就係一架美國嘅內陸機咧，突然間有個女人啊，就企咗起身出嚟咧，就大吵大鬧話要落機嘅。嗱，咁到底係發生啲咩事咧？咁呢個女人咧就話闖去隔離嗰個咧就唔係人類嚟㗎，大家唔落機咧，咁啊成機人都會死㗎啦。有好多網民喺度話咧，就話其實個女人咧就其實可能係冇講大話嘅，就係話坐喺個女人隔離嗰個咧係一個叫 shapeshifter 嘅嘢㗎。咁啊，紀陶你點睇啊？
嗱，呢樣嘢咧其實都唔算係新㗎啦。以前我哋向神秘的嘢都有提過嘅鵝獸。咩係鵝獸咧？鵝獸就係可以變成人形嘅神獸之一。
咁點解我哋今日咧神秘的嘢咧會講呢個題材咧？嗱，其實你諗下，如果係 shapeshifter 係真嘅話，就會唔會啊？我哋身邊嘅人咧，其實未必真係嗰個人嚟嘅咧，其實係 shapeshifter 去模擬翻嗰個樣嘅嗰個人咧。喂，咁換句説話嚟講咧，咁即係可能有一日啲觀眾喺度睇緊嘅咧，就並唔係啊我同阿紀陶喺度做節目，而有兩個人咧就扮緊我哋喺度做節目嘅喎。咁但係如果係咁就好機會大鑊啊！咁有機會咧，啲人就真係咧追緊啲假嘅節目，就唔記得咧就追我哋嘅節目啊嘛。
咁關鍵係，如果啲觀眾睇完之後喺 YouTube 上面，佢哋訂翻個訂閱制，咁問題咪解決咗咯？
嗱，冇錯啦。其實我同阿紀陶咧就真係冇夾過㗎啦。但係正正咧就係我想講嘅嘢啦。嗱，其實咧就有人扮佢哋兩個咧就唔緊要嘅。最緊要咧就用 YouTube 平台睇我哋節目嘅觀眾咧，就記得 subscribe 我哋嘅 channel， 同埋鐘仔喺度咧就撳一下，咁我有新嘅節目咧就會有通知㗎啦。咁啊好啦，今日神秘的嘢咧就係咁先，之後咧就有神秘之嘢啦。並唔係真係我同阿台長，唔係，我做台長，sorry，我係紀陶啊嚟多次 ，sorry。